It is done. This update is here. The end of line research has been fixed. So happy. I am happy. I can't for other people because, unfortunately for me, it's too late for my British tree, and it's gonna take a good while before I do any more end of line vehicles.
Kagura renewal or burst renewal.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to Pain. Alright. This is going to be a game.
You know, I feel like opening your door and getting blown up by a claymore would be a lot more enjoyable than playing War Thunder.
Yeah, you know
At
what's
least it would be over. It would be over quick.
you know what's funny about yesterday?
What?
The two games in which I lost, I did better at those two games than I did the third one where we won.
Yeah.
I kind of find that funny.
Yeah.
And Guardians still need to work on their wheeled vehicle.
I thought you were gonna say they still need to work on their tree physics.
No, I'd rather them work on the wheeled vehicles.
Man, that aim that you just drove into knocked over a tree to the point where the tree root was in the air.
Yeah, I know.
They need to work on tree physics because it's like, okay, sometimes they just glitch out, stuff like that.
Yeah, but like, there's no way that a Spade VFM5 should be able to keep up with or hell, even outpace a Ruicat 105 off road.
Yeah. I really wish that you could make like custom loadouts in this game. That's your breach.
Yeah, that's
like you have no idea. You have no idea like the kind of loadouts I'd be doing in this game. Like, if I had British top tier and Japanese top tier, I would put in like a Harrier jet for the Japanese, or like a what is it, the Lynx?
Hey,
Stuff like that.
so basically make Ori.
I guess. I just always thought that it would be kind of cool to have a Japanese Harrier, because they seem the Japanese self-defense force seems like they would be kind of interested in a Harrier jet, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the only. That's a BVM.
Back up.
I love how I could tell what it was.
Yeah, you're Yeah, unfortunately the stream is a bit, you know, delayed.
Yeah.
For I already killed the man before you
Yeah.
you said BVM. Hey, Bonnie.
So far, he's killed a BVM. That's all I know.
Yeah, alright. Yes, that is all I have killed.
Yeah, I didn't see if you killed the other thing behind.
No, I
Behind
didn't. He got my barrel. So I smoked up and pulled back.
You think that without the barrel, the gun could still be loaded?
Yeah, you'd think that.
Like, the gun being loaded has no effect by the barrel because the barrel is what makes the projectile, go down range. Stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
But not according to Gaijin.
I gotta get ready for that ZTZ, I think it was. I think there may be a ZTZ that went up here.
I want to give Japan a comment. A comment one.
Alright.
I just think it'd be funny.
I mean, it kind of would be.
Like, I want to give Japan cooler vehicles. Like, their World War II era shit is kind of garbage. The only thing that was good is like the Chino 2, and that was it. And that's because it's like, hey, you get to shoot practically anything and almost one-shot everything, which I feel like has changed now because of BRs. Oh, he only hit your truck. Oh, that's his gun breach. I have a meme on my phone of like, someone was commenting on the fact that like an APFSDS shot didn't go through the front of like, I think it was a T-80 BBM in top tier, and someone took a picture of a destroyed T-80 in Ukraine. That was like a destroyed Russian T-80 in Ukraine, and they're like, "Yeah, this is what should happen." And a caption was like, "The lengths people will go to prove this game wrong."
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Like,
my man,
like,
they actually went to Ukraine, took a picture of a destroyed T-80,
oh.
and showed it, saying, "Yeah, an APFSDS round can go right through the lower front plate of a T-80.
The question is,
It can
what
go through."
dot? Wait, like the thing
I don't
is,
know. I don't know what it was, but I
we
had to find them.
yeah, like we have picture evidence of British 76 shell being able to go through the front plate of Panthers.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, War Thunder. No, no, bounce, non-pen.
the anti-tank gun that was meant to go against tanks can't kill a tank. It was meant to fight.
Yeah, like it during World War Two. Oh, okay. Yeah, like the British 76 can front pen everything up to a Tiger 2.
Oh, I actually found it. I found the screenshot for it. Also, did you see the tactical bottle?
Yes, I did.
Hmm.
What's that from? Modern Warfare 2?
3. It was from Modern Warfare 3.
We shall hold a defensive perimeter. I only have 3 dots left. B's over there.
What's some other interesting vehicles I want to give Japan? a Japanese Eurofighter.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of giving countries random military equipment. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite things to do. Like the concept of a West German T-72 is also kind of interesting. You know,
Yeah.
and it was an actual thing. It was an actual thing. Like after the fall, the Eastern. I was gonna say Eastern German Democratic Republic, which is not wrong, but it doesn't sound right. East Germany, West Germany, or rather the Federal Republic of Germany, had a lot of old like East German equipment in their stockpiles, stuff like that. So they were like, "Well, fuck it, we'll just use it."
Yeah.
And I think you can find a picture of a West German operated T-72. There is a picture of that, I swear. West German T-72. Yeah, there is. There is a West German T-72 image, and it's a real one. T-72 operators and variants. That's a long fucking list. Do you want me to read out the countries that have operated the T-72?
Go.
Algeria, Mongolia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Bulgaria, Canada, Czech Republic, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ethiopia, the Tigray Defense Forces, Georgia, Hungary, India, Iran, Iraq, Kurdistan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kazakhstan, Laos, Libya, Malaysia, Morocco, Mongolia, Myanmar, Nicaragua, Nigeria, North Korea, North Macedonia, Poland, Russia, Slovakia, Serbia, South Sudan, Syria, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uganda, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, and Yemen, with evaluation/aggressor trainings of Australia, Canada, Pakistan, South Korea, Sweden, the United States, and the People's Republic of China. Former operators are the Republic of Artsakh. I don't know how to pronounce that. Azerbaijan. Czechoslovakia, which is Czech and Slovakia. Eastern Germany, Finland, Islamic State in the Iraq and the Levant. Romania, Syria, the Soviet Union, and a bunch of former Soviet countries, and Yugoslavia. The only reason Canada is listed in this is because one was operated by the Four Intelligence Company. So they had one operated by them, and then former East German tanks received at the end of the Cold War for Op 4 training out of service by 2000.
Hmm.
And same thing for the United States for in terms of training.
Okay, so can you explain Australia?
Let me search it back up. So they were in evaluation and aggressor training. One was donated by Germany to the Australian Army for evaluation.
Okay.
It's the same thing with like most Western nations, like Sweden, for instance. Sweden acquired 8 former East German T-72s in 1991, primarily to evaluate Soviet armor. One has been preserved, while others are used as targets. And one was obtained by China from the exchange of industrial machinery in Romania for scientific research, which is called Type 64. Pakistan just has some from Iraq. That's it.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of different variants of it
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. There's so many variants. It goes, you've got the T80, T80 BVM,
No, 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 no,
T80U.
no, not that, not that. Just like different variations of the T-72.
But I mean,
You got ones from the Soviet Union, Russia, Belarus, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, East Germany, Georgia, India, Iran, Iraq, Poland, Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, South Africa, Syria, and Ukraine. Why does T-72
Hang on.
Tiger, the modernization package from LIW, includes 2 large sites installed on... When the fuck did South Africa use these? What?
The fuck? Hey, guys, your T-72 when?
They're not even listed. What? So they have a variant, but they're not a operator of it. What? What? I'm not the... What? South Africa. South Africa also offers a self-propelled artillery conversion for existing T-72s, rearming the chassis with the turret adopted from the G6 howitzer. A T-72 chassis with a G6 Rhino howitzer turret. Makes perfect sense. No.
I kind of want to see what that looks like. I'm interested. I am interested in that variant.
I mean, if it was an actual thing, I would be fine with that being added to Britain, for instance, because it would be at least unique. It wouldn't be like, okay, here's a random T-72 tank. We literally just copy and pasted it from the Soviet tech tree. Because at that point, it should just go to the Soviets. If it's a copy and paste of the same tank, it should just go to the Soviets. Because it's not like, you know... But with it being with a G6 turret, or rather cannon, then that actually opens up an avenue of it could be added to the British, right? Like the T90S that the Indians have, it's unique, but I feel like it's more on the level of it's not really all that unique.
What, like the
Like
Mexus?
the Mexus is different. I would say the Mexus is more based around what the Canadians wanted. I would say it's more of like an up-armored Leopard. I want to say I don't know if that's true, but the Mexus is equivalently different than a T90 for the Indians. Equivalently.
I want the Leopard AS1 in War Thunder.
I want to see the fucking Aussie AMX-30 because that's so funny to me. I want to see it.
Wait, we had an A. When?
You show me that website, and you guys trialed an AMX-30.
Oh yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we trialed it, but along with the M60.
Yeah. Bonnie's asking you. Finally, thank you, good sir.
After 2 hours, we finally get into a second game.
2 hours? You mean 3?
No, I meant 2 years.
Oh, you meant 2 centuries.
No, 2 millennia. That's right.
That's right.
You
waited.
That's right. I'm playing in the 41st millennium.
You are playing. You finally got a match right as the heat death of the universe. So what's Bonnie playing? Soviets?
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm kind of surprised I did so well last game.
I don't remember what you did last game. All I know is you killed one man. That was it.
I killed about 5. I killed 5 and capped the point.
Yeah. So there's a Black Friday sale going on where you can get the Black Prince and the P61A1 Black Widow for $23 whole dollars.
Yeah, I got them. I think last.
But didn't last year they give out the Black Shark as well with it?
Yeah, I thought I did have the black shark, but looking at the packs, apparently not. I've got the Black Widow. I thought I did
No.
get the black shark. Yeah, it seems like the only time you can get the Black Prince is during the Black Friday sale.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of granted it makes sense. Black Prince, Black Friday.
Yeah. So considering that I have both the Black Prince and the Black Widow, I should also be at some point be given the that title that comes
Yeah.
with it as well.
I wonder if I have anything in my Steam, not my Steam, my CS:GO inventory that I can sell to just get a little bit more money. I could be so mean and sell a skin that a friend gave me, but I'm not. Like, this skin is $4. $4 whole, and I could be a cunt and sell it, but I'm not. I'm not that mean.
Yeah, while I'm doing these gee, the for whatever reason socially
Eh? What's going on?
yeah, just asking for like, you know, language purposes, like just for this game and the next one, because you know these Spade vehicle videos go onto YouTube.
I'm gonna be kind of honest, I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that you were recording this for YouTube. I kind of forgot.
Our best was at
I
top
mean,
10.
can you blame me for thinking that? I like how I'm saying this as I'm looking at my Steam my Steam profile, and I'm just adding anime girls to the achievements
Yeah,
thing.
I'm kind of surprised bloody War Thunder doesn't have any of the trading card stuff.
Eh.
Bugger.
I kind of forget which games are anime games in my Steam. Hmm. I kind of forgot that the 2S3M is not an artillery piece or a howitzer. Kind of forgot that.
It's not?
The 2S25M, that's what I meant. That thing, yeah.
Alright,
I thought. I thought that that was the 2S3, the howitzer thing that the Russians get. I thought it was that.
Yeah, right. Now there's a Leclerc up on this island.
Hmm.
I'm guessing that's where the Leclerc is.
I just had a really cursed idea.
What?
What if China colonized Australia instead of Britain?
Um, I think the two other most likely countries to have colonized Australia would have been the Dutch and or
The French.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the Chinese had a big navy before the era of the era of humiliation, stuff like that. They had a big navy during one part, but they instead of using it to go colonize, like explore the Pacific and everything, and possibly colonize North America and other places, they used it to basically look more westward and form tributary states in like Malaysia, places like that, stuff like they could have used it for more, but they didn't. And it was a very big navy too. One of the grandest China's ever had, but they just didn't really use it all that much, I would say. Like, if they had used it and they explored the Pacific Ocean, possibly colonized North America and such, we could have had a very interesting concept of a North America where you would have on the West Coast, you would have like Chinese tributary states, colonies, stuff like that,
God
right?
damn it.
A very heavily Chinese area. And then on the East Coast, you would have the European powers, you know?
Yeah.
The European powers of like the Netherlands, Britain, Spain, France, stuff like that. And if America was to become a thing, it would be very interesting that like the um the United States would be very culturally divided between more Chinese-esque nation or culture groups in the West, and then more European and more American thinking uh, culture groups in the right or on the right part of the United States, or rather East Coast. It could have been interesting. Also, the concept of Native Americans speaking Chinese or using Chinese characters makes me laugh.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, bugger it.
But yeah, no, you see what I mean when I say that like the Japanese seem like like the Japanese self-defense forces, they'd be kind of big on the Harrier. You could see why.
Yeah, part of it being the vertical takeoff and land.
Yeah, which I mean they don't really need to get a Harrier anymore just because the F-35 can do that. But I would mean like in the 90s, 2000s, stuff like that. The F-35 was introduced in 2013. There's 137 aircraft of the Eurofighter Typhoon, and in service there's 31
Ah,
F-35s, but technically 32.
okay, I think the Harrier GR9 stopped in 2010.
Probably.
If you look up the
Let me
GR9.
Harrier GR9. So it was introduced in 1989 and retired March 2011. And it's talking about the GR5, GR7, and GR9.
So they were all in use at the same time.
In conjunction, yeah. Yeah, the GR9 is no longer in use anymore. Most phased it out at the earliest was January 2011.
Yeah,
And
right.
that's only number 1 fighter squadron and number 4 Army Cooperation / Reserve Squadron. They were the earliest or the latest ones to do it by January 2011. Most, like the number 3 fighter squadron, did it in 2006. Number 20 Reserve Squadron did it in 2010 in March. Strike Attack Operational Evaluation Unit, or SAOEU, did that in 2004. And the Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm, they got rid of them by March 2007 and 2010, and the Naval Strike Wing did it by April 2010. I don't think there is a GR10. I don't think there is.
Oh, we're doing a mixed battle.
So you have the single-seaters, which the Spanish actually have their own. They have the AV-8S Matador, which is the export variant of the AV-8A for the Spanish Navy, later sold to the Royal Thai Navy. Spanish Navy designation VA-1 Matador, company designation Harrier Mark 53 for the first production batch. Stuff like that, yeah. And the Harrier T10 is the original two-seat training variant of the second generation RAF Harrier. The RAF used the USMC trainer, the TV-8D, as the basis of this design.
Huh.
So it looks like, yeah, it's been completely phased out by now.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Which is sad, but also, it kind of makes sense. It's an old aircraft from the 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. I
So
think
it makes sense.
pretty much like, I think its first major use was during the Falkland Wars.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Argentina deserves the Falklands. I wholeheartedly think they do.
I mean, they fought bloody hard for it. The thing is, like, the funny thing is with that, like, America was backing them. Argentina was backed by America until the Falkland Wars was like, huh. I wonder what would happen if we back Britain instead. How did that not get rid of your horizontal?
Is that also a challenger?
Yes.
I'm so glad I'm not playing right now because I don't want to deal with a mixed battle. You got his gun breach and barrel, so you can just be more level with it. Yeah.
Why do I keep dying from that direction?
Probably because there's just not many players, and the fact that your other friendly could not cover that right flank. which is very much a moment. The Steam Awards nominate War Thunder in the Labor of Love category. There is many things I love, and War Thunder is not one of them. I'm sorry to tell you that, but
Yeah, so
War
yeah,
Thunder,
when I saw
War
that on
Thunder. I
Facebook,
mean,
someone said, "Yeah, if I do that, can you give me 20 days of premium?"
they want us to vote for it. Give us a reason to vote for it.
What is the labor of love category?
Let me check. This game has been out for a while. The team is well past for the debut of their creative baby, but being the good parents they are, the devs continue to nurture and support their creation. This day, this game to this day is still getting new content after all these years. I will be honest with you, I'm not doing that. If I'm gonna vote for a game, I'm gonna do it for Arma 3. Fuck it, I'm nominating Arma 3 because unlike the fucking Russians in Hungary, I like the Czechs more. The Czechs are cooler. I love the way I phrased a game on Steam, a review I did. If you're familiar with Breeders of the Nephilim, I love how I phrased it, my review, and I'm not wrong with it. I'm really not wrong. Do you want do you want to know what my review of Breeders of the Nephilim game is?
What?
It's either a fun hentai game or a fun eugenics simulator. There's no way around it.
Okay.
Because certain quests require you to breed certain Nephilim to have certain traits. That
Right.
is eugenic. That's eugenics. That's what the Germans did in World War II.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. I'm
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
not
It
wrong. I'm
Yeah, you're gonna fight, but in the movie Rabbit Proof Fence,
uh-huh.
um, it's oh yeah, so like the whole movie's based in West Australia. Okay, so so basically, what we're going to do is we're going to breed the black out of the Aboriginals.
That sounds like the most southern yeehaw shit I've ever heard.
But this is Australia, and they are British. It's
Well,
like, yeah,
I mean,
you want to know how racist Australia is? There's a
there's a movie about the time the Australians tried to make the Aboriginals white. Shoot that piece of junk out of the sky.
and naturally he can still
I
fire.
I, I
He
love
dies
that quote.
and he's still able to
I
fire.
He killed Bonnie.
Yeah, after he died.
Yeah, I love that quote though from Star Wars. I think it's The Force Awakens. Just blow that piece of junk out of the sky. That's the only good part of the movie. But yeah, also I think he's more right, more right, more right, more right, more right. Never mind, never mind, never mind. He's apparently over there. I just saw, like, I thought it's go.
So I gotta do something funny here.
I like how you have one called Air RB.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like that game is literally just eugenics. That's all it is. I I feel like I've never been more right in my entire life. You know,
Okay.
I've never felt more right because I'm not wrong. You either play it for the hentai side of it, or you play it because you want to play around with eugenics. You do it for either. I just hate the fact that I'm not wrong. It's no, impressive performance. Your thing kept going in a straight line.
Yeah, I know, right?
Impressive performance.
Now, can I get close enough to actually kill that thing?
Probably not, Patrick.
They have an XM975 as well. Right.
You know, I'm gonna start calling that pantseer.
What?
You know, I'm gonna start calling it the pantsu.
Pantsu?
Hey, there's a pantsu over there. Pantsu desu ka? Nani? Nani? Na, pantsu desu ka? Nani? Nani desu ka?
Oh boy, I'm radar locked. Piss off.
Banana now. I wish that you could change like the radar lock sound to like whatever sound you want. Because I want to change it to like a slide whistle of the bad to the bone riff. There is no reason. There's no rhyme. Nor reason. I just think it's funny as fuck.
Come on. Ah, shit.
Missile launch.
Yeah, I fucked up with my button presses.
Banana
I
now.
probably would have been able to
Truck.
take out that heli.
Truck and drone and tank. Hey, it's another Australian vehicle.
Yeah, it's
You're looking
Bonnie.
at it right now. Yeah. The radar's detecting Australians. It's trying to find Australians in your area. Oh. I think I know why they're winning. I think I know why they're winning. They have Israel.
Yeah.
Having Israel makes all the difference.
But they have France as well.
Uh,
Shouldn't
what
France
is that?
shouldn't
What is
France
that? What is that? What is that clan CN boy? Their top guys from. Can you see what that clan is for me? What is that? China wings. Okay.
Oh shit, we have a nuke.
I want to spectate the guy with the nuke. Spectate the guy with the nuke.
Where's the Jaguar?
Yeah. What country is he playing actually?
Uh good question.
I guess just check like the country he has the most vehicles in. I'm
I think
guessing
he's
he's
playing
playing
Italy.
Italy. Yeah, because he would just simply have no way to actually get to top tier without it, I guess. No.
The team let him down.
I really wish that the Jaguar with the nuke would spawn a bit higher. Like it would actually just spawn in the air.
Nah, all nukes spawn on base.
I know, but I wish it spawned higher up.
So yeah,
So that way,
what were you saying?
you could actually drop it.
So yeah, for everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching.
All